Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. Some important announcements. So, number one, I'm launching a charity dinner. So, it's a dinner with PR Sundar, and participants will pay 6,000 rupees to my charity. So, this amount will purely go for charity. So I have a trust NGO. So you contribute 6,000 rupees to that charity. You will get a complimentary ticket to attend my dinner with PR Sundar program. So remember, the cost itself will be, we will be meeting 100 people in a 5-star hotel with a dinner. So the cost itself will be more than 3,500. So the entire cost will be borne by me or my sponsors. So I'm estimated 100 people. We will take maximum 100 people. 100 people into 6,000. So the entire 6 lakh will go to charity. But whereas 3 to 3.5 lakh or 3.5 lakh to 4 lakh will be the expenses. So the entire expenses will be borne by either myself or some of my sponsors. So we have given a Google form. There you can fill your name, mobile number, and from city, which city, and then you're attending the charity dinner. Why we ask for the city? So this time we will give preference to the people in and around Chennai. But in case the demand is very high, too many people are interested in Madurai or Coimbatore or Bangalore, then within few months we can plan one charity dinner event in those cities also. So that is why we are requesting you to mention the city. So this is one thing. Now second thing, my workshop, in fact, so this time my workshop demand was so high, it has exceeded all my previous workshops. There are about 85 people have already registered. So because of the sheer number, so we look for a bigger hall. So we have identified a bigger hotel with a bigger hall that can accommodate 100 people. So which means that we can take 15 more people for the workshop. Second thing, some people were calling my office and asking, ma'am, just few days before, it was 50,000 plus GST, means put together it is about 60,000. But now you increase to 75,000 plus GST. The people who paid just 2 days before, they paid 60,000. We are paying 88,000, Yeah. So when the price hike comes, it comes like that only. So we have given sufficient time, to take the early bird offer. However, now I'm giving you another deal, right? So you pay 75,000 rupees to our charity and you get a complimentary ticket for the workshop. So you don't pay the GST. So because it's a charity, you are donating, so there is no question of GST. So instead of 88,000, so you pay only 75,000. So you get a complimentary ticket for workshop. Second thing, still you may think, it is still more than the 60,000, okay? But remember, the people who paid 60,000, so they paid the fees. Out of that, 10,000 has gone to government as a GST, the remaining 50,000 coming to our pocket. But now, the 75,000 you are paying, you are donating to a charity, which is a ATG registered society charity. So 50% of that money that you are paying will be exempted from income tax. So assuming that you are 30% tax bracket, so for 37,500, so 30%, so it will be how much? It's about 10,000 rupees. So you get about 10,000 rupees tax exemption. Of course, if you have paid the workshop fee, that can be shown as an expense in your books, that only if you are a businessman. But most people, are salaried people, they don't show this as an expense. But here, they can show this as a donation. So for which 50% is tax exempted. So that tax savings will be coming around 10,000 plus. So effectively, like last time the people have paid 60,000, now you may be paying about 65,000 if you take this tax exemption into account. Okay, so we have given a Google form. That Google form, you mention your name, mobile number and the city, then you want to attend workshop or charity event. So my office will get back to you. Okay, so remember this 75,000 donation for workshop complimentary ticket is limited to 15 seats. So 15 seats, so into 75, it's about 9 lakh. The charity dinner about 6 lakh. So at least 15 lakh rupees I'm planning to raise through these two events, so that I'm planning to upgrade my village primary school. So I'm planning to buy some good furnitures, if possible smart board. So all that I will decide after getting the money. Okay. So anyway, our charity helps the poor people for their education and for their food, right? So this is another idea that has come to our mind, right? So this is about the charity event and workshop event. Now come back to market. So there is a saying in Tamil, Vedalam Murunga Maram Eriyadu, which means that, the FIIs have turned once again as sellers. So now today FIIs have sold 2,500 crore. Just, this Indo-US trade deal euphoria is dying down. People have complained that the January month was very, very volatile, and look at the February month, even more volatile. And the budget day, who thought with the good budget expectation, morning market went up, then it came under a severe selling pressure. I think Nifty has fallen 900 points. So let us say approximate 1,000 points. So first 1,000 point fall. Then 2 days later, in the US trade deal, and Nifty shot up, GIFT Nifty at least, shot up 2,000 point. And then today, from that GIFT Nifty high, 2 days before, now Nifty has fallen about 1,000 point. So just imagine in a matter of 1 week, Nifty falling 1,000 point, rising 2,000 point, again falling 1,000 point, a 4,000 point swing just in a matter of 4 or 5 trading sessions. So then how to trade in this market? Okay, now as and when we get into the trouble, our markets are volatile, so we look for some kind of a technical analysis. Until yesterday, I was a little bit bullish. That's because the reasons also I told you. When there's a very big positive news, the market momentum may sustain. But what has happened? Now the global cues are dragging us now. And the way US markets are reacting, I do not know what has happened. The crypto, Bitcoin, I'll tell you the story of Bitcoin. Few years before, the Bitcoin went to $70,000, $69,000 precisely. From there, $69,000, it fell. It came to $16,000. Where is 69? Where is 16? Then what happened? From $16,000, it shot up to $125,000. Now from $125,000, started falling. I think right now the headline is that it has broken 70,000. So that means from 69 to 16, again from 16 to 125, again 125 to 69. So this shows, how dangerous it is to trade in cryptos. So cryptos is surely not for light-hearted people. Okay, so that is about the crypto. Gold. Morning one rate, afternoon one rate, late afternoon another rate, evening another rate. It was hell lot of volatility happening in gold and silver also. And even the US market, just 2 days before, I saw Nasdaq was trading around 26,000. Now it has fallen about more than 5% in just a matter of 2 trading sessions. All of a sudden, these IT stocks coming under severe selling pressure. They say SAS companies are like, a big trouble. I think IT index has fallen nearly 25% in US. And yesterday the Google result came. The people said Google result was good. Their earnings per share increased, profit increased. But despite that, that's coming under a huge selling pressure. So Microsoft fell more than 10%. And then now Google falling 4-5%. All the major index heavyweights. I think NVIDIA, hitting 52-week low. So this is dragging the Indian markets down. And so far we had positive global cues and bad local cues. Now we are having positive local cues, bad global cues. The global cues are dragging. FIIs started selling once again. Now, number one, okay, I told you when the market shot up 1,000 points, on an Indo-US trade deal, I said logically the markets are likely to consolidate, but immediately it might consolidate with a positive bias, but overall it's going to be a consolidation. So if the markets are in consolidation mode, then our box theory comes into the picture. So 25,500 to 26,000. So this is a box. So if the market crosses 26,000 decisively, then 26,000 to 26,500 is the next box. Or 25,500 is broken, the downside box is 25,000 to 25,500. So as per that box theory, 25,500 to 26,000, there is a possibility market may consolidate. But if you talk to other technical people, what they say, there is something called gap filling. So if the market gaps up one day, right, and after a few days or few weeks, the market will surely come down, will close that gap. So what happened, on budget day, there was one high, then after that it crashed, then came up, and then there was a gap up. So then there is a gap between budget day high and Indo-US trade day open or low. At today's lowest point, so Nifty has to fall another 150 points to fill that gap. So usually the gap filling exercise, it doesn't happen in 1 or 2 or 3 days. It happens, 1 week, 10 days, even a few weeks time. But market is crashing, so who knows, that gap may be filled. So suddenly, the markets have become bearish, and left, right and center, all the major stocks came under good selling pressure. Reliance Industries, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank. The funny thing is that tomorrow is the RBI policy. Even ahead of the RBI policy, even the Bank Nifty came under selling pressure. In fact, today, only one sector which ended in green, that's a PSU bank. And private sector banks started falling. So now this number one, the huge volatility is fizzled out, and the rally also fizzled out. And now we might be going in for, a kind of a consolidation market, and we may be expecting some other headline news. A commerce minister said, there is no formal agreement with US so far, but he said that they will be signing it. So as per today's news, so there may be a joint statement within few days, and then formal signing of agreement may happen sometimes in the middle of March. So meanwhile, as I told you, 25,500 to 26,100 is going to be the range for the next few trading sessions. And then you can see that today put prices did not go up much, but call prices have come down drastically. Now we are back to normal. but volatility index also increased a little bit. So I think right now even the GIFT Nifty indicating about 40-50 point lower only. There are two reasons. Number one reason is FII selling, and number two reason, the US futures are falling. So today anything may happen in US market can continue to fall, or market may even rise. So that we do not know what is going to happen in US, but FII selling is a confirmed news. So that's not going to change overnight. So let us see tomorrow what is going to happen. But overall, this market is a disappointing market. 2024 September, the high was 26,300. Now we are nowhere near, even after nearly about 1.5 years. So let us hope that today what has happened is because of the global cues. So hope global cues settle down. But tomorrow there's a very, very important event. US and Iran is talking in tomorrow in Oman. So markets may be, a little bit jittery about this event. So assume that that event goes well, and then global markets may stabilize. So that is the expectation right now. So let us see what's going to happen tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.